Hey, what's up, folks? How's it going? This is Abhijit here, and welcome to Devops Challenge Hub. So today we are going to learn about Python OS modules, which will handle file and directories. So as a DevOps professional, you will be frequently handling file and directories from your Python program. So we'll have a look at that, and also we'll see how we can run shell programs or any other shell command from the Python program. So let's start with OS module file and directory. So I'm just copying this code, this small code, and ideally you should type this out. So what I'm doing, importing OS module and listing directory. Dot is a current directory. Or we can give path /var/log. So whatever there inside this var log, all the files will be listed. Here dot is the current folder, current directory, and current directory, what are the files are there, it will list. So it will return a list of files. So files will be a list. So let's run this one. So you can see that it has written a list. Currently, we have files 1.txt, 2.png, and tail.py, the program itself. So ls, you can see there are three files, and the three files shown here, right? And there are many other functions like list directory for listing. You have get cwd, get current directory. So you can use as it is, call this function and print it. So you'll be getting the details. For example, test.py, and if I do print os.get current directory, it's printing current directory path, right? Or I can use from shell command, I can use this pwd. So there are many other Python functions, list directory, whether it's a directory or not, whether it's a file, whether this is a file or not, whether this file exists or not. Maybe that file is not there. Delete the file, delete empty directory, remove directory, all this, and then get the base name of the file. You have the var log, syslog dot, maybe syslog or some log.txt. So what is the base name? What is the uh, file name and extension? App.log. File name is app and .log is the extension. So there are different functions: join, base name, directory name, split text, remove directory, remove each file, exist, and then you can walk through the path recursively. You can list OS walk var log means it will recursively list all the files. Now you can try this out on your own. Count how many txt files are present in the current directory. For example, here I have only one txt file. I have only one txt file, one. But using list directory, how will you do that? So hint is like look through OS list directory. You will get the list. You will get the list of files, right? You will get the list. That's the way. And look through it and see whether it's a txt file or not, and keep a counter. Or you can check file name ends with txt or not. If it ends with txt, and increase the counter. So try this out. So there was example in your day-to-day program you may use. You can go to the log directories, show all log files, or pick up the log file which are recent. You want to read all these files. You want to do some processing based on the log file. Maybe find some error, update some database, or update some system, right? So that is why you will be writing Python programs. So file handling is one important part. As a DevOps professional, you'll be using that when you're writing Python programming. Next one is a subprocess model or run shell command. So here also I will just copy paste this code. So what I'm doing here, importing subprocess and subprocess.run echo hello. I'm running this command and it's returning the result. Result will store the output of it, and also it will store the return code. Result.return code and result dot some most probably out. It will be storing the output of the command. So if I run this, it should be success. It's returning hello, and then it's a success. Now what I will do, uh, uh, I can also use os.system, os.system, and I can say echo dot hello. Okay, and import that OS model. Import OS model. So os.system is also running. Let's say I will change it to hello and hi. Okay, I will just comment this out. So printed hello and hi. Okay, hi. It's thinking it's a comment. So I have to put this inside quote. Now it's fine. Or I can run any command like ls minus l, list all the files in this current directory. ls minus l, list all files in the current directory. This printing, right? ls minus l. OS.system. But problem is, if some error happens, it doesn't return. If I want to process this, I want to return this into a variable, and that variable I want to process, because in program I just don't want to print on the terminal. I want to process. So whatever it's returning, it should return back to some variable, and I want to process it. That's why subprocess.run is preferred than os.system, and I can execute the command shell command directly less minus l. That is also possible. So I will just comment this out, and I will show a failure case also. Let's say ls ls file2.png. File2.png exists, so it should be. If I say ls file2.png, it will be success. It will be success. Subprocess run ls file2.png. So this should be a success. Return code will be success because it is present. So file2.png, it shows file2.png, and return code is 0, success. But instead of file2.png, if it is something else, I will just change the name, and does not exist. Okay. And now it will fail. It says that ls this no such file or directory, return code is 1. So it failed. Even if I do this ls on this, I will get the same message. Okay. So this is a simple one. I use subprocess run, and you can run any shell script. And as a DevOps, you will be running this. Maybe you want to run some Docker PS, or kubectl get pods, and you want to get back the results into some variable and then process it, store it to somewhere, write into some log file, right? So there are the different commands you may want to run from your Python script, different shell commands you want to run. So test program will be your, you can try at when you find time, run the command echo testing and print its output. Print it output, capture this output into some variable, and print this one. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video.